It flows through every story of life, nourishing our world, shaping our landscapes, and connecting us all. Yet here, in the American West, it's disappearing. The rivers are drying up, the reservoirs are shrinking, and the fight over who controls this precious resource is growing fiercer every day. This isn't just a crisis of drought. This is a battle for survival. How did we get here? The Colorado River, once a mighty force carving its way through the land, now runs dangerously low. Over the past 20 years, its water levels have plummeted by nearly 20%. Climate change has played its part, but the real story is one of overuse and overconfidence, a belief that the river could keep giving no matter how much we take. Today, it serves 40 million people across 7 states, but it is running out of time, and so are they. And then there's another layer to this crisis, the corporations. In states like Arizona and Nevada, private companies are buying up water rights, turning a necessity into a profit-making machine. They're exporting virtual water, the hidden resource embedded in products like bottled water or almonds, leaving local communities to grapple with the aftermath. Take Nestle, for example.
In order to get bottled water to the masses, water companies like Nestle often suck up water from public lands for little to no cost. Isn't that awesome, right? We love it when multinational conglomerates find success. The problem is, this creates a massive environmental impact. And when these companies are called out for it, they come up with explanations like this.
Nelson Switzer is Nestle Water's chief sustainability officer.
Some people would say, this is the people's water. Is it fair that you guys make so much money off of it?
Nestle has water rights, of course, in this area. From a legal standpoint, of course it's fair. From a perception standpoint, I understand why people are asking that question. But water belongs to no one.
Oh, really? Really, Nestle? Water belongs to no one? That's the dumbest thing anyone has ever said about water. And keep in mind, Gwyneth Paltrow once said that you can hurt water's feelings by yelling at it. If water really belongs to no one, then why can't I go swimming in my neighbor Eric's koi pond? Why did it scare his kids, per the police report?
A name that has become synonymous with controversy. In California and Michigan, states already gripped by water scarcity, the company continues to extract water, fueling public outrage. The question hangs heavy. Should anyone be allowed to turn water into wealth, especially when so many have so little? But the story doesn't end there. Agriculture, the backbone of our food system, consumes a staggering 80% of all water in the US. It's a necessity, yes, but also an inefficiency. Farms waste untold gallons, even as cities, industries, and families scramble for what's left. Visualize this. Vast fields of crops soaking up water, while rivers run dry and reservoirs drop to historic lows. The imbalance is clear. The consequences are devastating. As we investigated, the complexities unraveled before us. Satellite imagery showed lakes and rivers shrinking year by year, while on-the-ground accounts from communities revealed an emotional toll, a growing sense of desperation as water becomes harder to come by. One recurring theme stood out. Those with the money to buy water rights hold all the power, while ordinary people are left to fight for scraps. And yet, amidst the darkness, there are glimmers of hope. In the Middle East, desalination technology has turned seawater into drinking water, offering a blueprint for innovation. In the United States, lawmakers like Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Ro Khanna are pushing for policies to prevent corporate monopolies on water. Farmers are adopting drip irrigation systems to save every drop they can. These are not just solutions. They are acts of defiance against a crisis that threatens to engulf us all. But here's the hard truth. This isn't just about policies or corporations. This is about us. As a society, we've taken water for granted, treating it as infinite, when it is anything but. If we don't act, future generations will inherit a world where water is a luxury, not a right. In the end, one thing is certain. Water is not a commodity to be bought and sold. It is a human right, and to protect it, we must rethink everything, from how we use it, to who controls it, to how we fight for it. Because this isn't just a story of scarcity, it's a story of survival. And survival, as history has shown us, always starts with water.